Hey guys, and welcome to Day to Day Scott, where I bring you daily content on entrepreneurship and personal growth. How do I bring you that daily content? So it's simple. I started a company last month, and in doing so, I'm sure you'll know also if you've got a company or just someone who's hungry for growth, you learn so much. Partly because you have to wear so many hats of just managing so many different things, and other reasons of just you want to learn to obviously progress yourself in your business. So that's what I do. I communicate my daily learnings into videos that will be valuable to you, so you can gain learnings from what I've learned. You can learn from my mistakes as well as my successes. And another part of this YouTube channel is that I'm going to be fully transparent. You're going to see a journey of an entrepreneur's life, see difficulties, the ups, the downs, and again, like I said, I'm going to be transparent, so you're going to see me at my highs as well as my lows. And I feel that's really important because then you can really see inside an entrepreneur's life and really what goes on up there, because when you work on your own, as you'll know as an entrepreneur, it can be difficult, it can be hard, it can be fun, it can be awesome, exciting, it can be every emotion, and it all happens in here. So that can play on you, and that's why I'm creating this community here to bring entrepreneurs together to feel confident, to discuss what they're struggling with and everything, obviously the successes as well in their businesses, so we can help each other achieve success. And that's the end goal at the end of the day. So as well as entrepreneurship and personal growth, I really talk about digital marketing every Tuesday. Now I know it's a Thursday, and I'm sorry. If you do watch these, you'll know that I do usually put them out on Tuesday. However, because I was so busy in London, I was up at 6 and didn't get back till 3 in the morning. I just literally couldn't find a second to do it. So it's happening today. You'll have 2 videos today. The first one is going to be on digital marketing, so Daily Blog 67, and this is a real fascinating one and a real hot topic at the moment. And if you are a creator, I really strongly recommend you watch this video, because you're going to be shocked in the findings that I get. I've done all the research, so you don't need to do the research. I've read lots of articles and done lots of my own research, so you don't have to do that. This is your one-stop shop to understand, will Facebook Watch beat YouTube? Will Facebook Watch beat YouTube? Let's find out. Stay tuned and we'll get into it. Hey guys, and welcome back. So I'm going to brace you, this is going to be a bit of a longer video, probably about half an hour. Now obviously you'll see that now. I'm just going to make sure that's focused, as it does go out of focus. So it's going to be about half an hour because I've just got so much information to get through. And at the end of the day, I want it to be your one-stop shop. I don't want you to have to go and look this up. I mean, to be honest, you're going to be so impressed by the research and probably quite shocked if you're a creator that you might go do some extra research, but I want to be able to give you a video where you don't have to, so you can know everything, know all the research, the data to back everything up, so you truly understand what Facebook Watch is, what it's doing, and how it's going to affect YouTube in competition. So just to let you know, before I go through this video, I've read many articles, some that come to mind: Mashable, a great article, Time, Knowledge Center, TechCrunch, and Business Insider, as well as many more. But they're just some really good articles that I've been reading. So I have read around. I haven't just read one article and come to this. I've read many articles and done a few hours of research today, as well as a few other days ago, in this, to make sure I really have all-round knowledge on this and have the facts for you. Okay. So first of all, I just want to start with some really basic stats with YouTube versus Facebook. Now, let me give you these facts, and they're going to blow your mind. Every time I hear them, they blow my mind. So I'm going to throw you some stats. I'm going to read this just because I can't keep it all there. So YouTube, at the moment, their stats site has 1 billion active users each month. So YouTube has 1 billion active users each month. Now, with Facebook, there's more than 1 billion people are active on Facebook, and I found somewhere that it says 1.32 billion daily users. Now this is sort of conflicting. I've noticed they're all between the 1 and 1.5 billion, so I believe that's about right, because I looked around, because I know lots of people have different stats, so I believe that's correct. So also, they are more than 100 million people using Instagram every month, because obviously you got to remember Facebook have Instagram, Snapchat, and WhatsApp. And worldwide, this is the one that blows my mind. Worldwide, there are 2.7 billion monthly active users on Facebook. which this is going to blow your mind even more. Not just 2.7 billion users on Facebook, active users on Facebook each month, but 16% increase year over year. So it's a 16% increase year over year. So, I mean, that gives you your answer already. Facebook are winning on that front they're double YouTube's users. They're over double their users each month. So that really is an interesting one. So already Facebook are winning this. Now let's get into what Facebook Watch is. So on August 9th, 2017, Facebook launched a feature called Facebook Watch. Now this isn't open to everyone currently. It's currently, from what I've read, it's currently open to a select amount of people in the US. I believe they're creators, so basically they're just getting feedback on what they currently have. But that's what it's currently open to, is a selected bunch of people in the US who are basically just testing it out. I couldn't find an exact date of when it's coming out next year, but it will be coming out to everyone next year with all the extra bits that they plan to add to it, which you'll find out in this video. So what is Facebook Watch's aim? What is their aim? What exactly is this platform? So I'm going to verbatim this quote just so you get a good understanding. So according to Danker, Facebook aims for Watch to become a home-wide range of shows, from reality to comedy to live sports. So suddenly this has changed my perspective, and I'm sure it has yours. As it's not. At first I thought it was just a video platform like YouTube, just people upload videos. But now it almost dives into Netflix, which is very interesting. And this is going to blow your mind more. Facebook already have signed agreements with the likes of Major League Baseball, National Geographic, Time Incorporated, NASA, and NBA. They already have agreements. Now I don't know how that works, because I mean they have TV agreements as well, these stations, so I'm pretty impressed Facebook already have that. So they already have those agreements that they're going to live stream this content onto Facebook Watch. So already Facebook are on the game. Already that's some serious stuff that they're really playing there. So this almost argues that they might be going at Netflix as well. I think really at the start it's more YouTube they're fighting against, but I feel like their future, the whole future growth and what they're aiming to, maybe their 5-10 year plan, I think they're going to start going for Netflix. But we'll get into it with the further research I have. And when I do say they're going to go for Netflix, is that they're going to have more power. It's exactly what Netflix did. They signed some lower. I mean, if you can call NASA as lower, but you know what I mean, less engaged content. They got them, built up their platform, built up their audience, and then sort of going out for the big ones. So like House of Cards is hugely Breaking Bad, all sort of big ones like that. And I'm sure Facebook Watch will aim to build up their power and start grabbing at those, which I think that's when they'll become serious competition to Netflix. And an added thing, this is free, so that blows my mind as well. Will it become a paid thing? We don't know. But at the moment, it's going to be completely free. I mean, that really gives your answer right there. If this stays free, which I'm a little questionable on that. But then again, with the advertisers, which we'll get into, which Netflix obviously, they don't have as much advertisement. I guess there's probably sponsorship deals they do. But in regards to Facebook, there's so much advertisement you can put on these videos. They might be able to make enough money to actually deal with this. But I've got more research to back that up. So it's really interesting. The future for their 5-10 year plan, that might be coming for Netflix. That's serious stuff. Another thing is that shortly people will be able to monetize their videos on Facebook, which for creators, I told you must watch this if creators. That's again fighting off YouTube saying, hey, we're offering the same stuff here. Creators, you can not just upload your content, but you can make money off it. And that's going to be a huge game changer. So they're making a platform that almost engulfs everything. Almost the Netflix side of having these TV stations that live stream these big things, and encouraging creators to come get involved and actually be able to monetize their videos and make a living off Facebook, which is very interesting. So they're opening themselves to a lot of avenues at the start. So this is where I believe I'm going to take some more, because I'm going to be talking for a lot, so I'm going to need to cleanse the throat. Oh my god. I'm not even going to edit that out. I've just literally bombed it in my throat. I'm so sorry. Anyway, this next bit. This next bit is... I can't believe we did that. This next bit is why I believe they're going to... This is why I believe Facebook is going to be... Okay, I won't say it yet. But this is why I believe Facebook is going to be very good in contending YouTube. Facebook Watch is targeting, or Facebook's targeting. At the end of the day, the more data you have, the more users you have, the more data. The more watch time you have, the more data. The more engagement, the more data. And data wins at the end of the day, because data allows you to target everything. It allows, once you know more than the other platform about someone, you've won, because you have a much stronger ability to suggest videos, and that's, at the end of the day, that's where YouTube wins at the moment. It's so good at suggesting videos, and that's why you go on it for 10 minutes and you're on it for 3 hours, because each video is so similar, and it knows and it pulls, and then the algorithm learns. But let me tell you what Facebook can do differently. So, to my understanding, YouTube mainly goes off, if not the whole time, goes off based on your video history, which is good. Obviously, you can learn a lot from that, absolutely. But the problem with that is it takes a while to update, because obviously it's got to analyze YouTube history. Facebook, it's instant. Let me give you some examples. Facebook will understand and learn what your friends, your communities, groups and pages, everyone you're linked to, everything page group, it'll go to them and it'll learn what all those people are liking and engaging with, and it'll throw it into a machine, an algorithm, and it'll understand what is best for you based on who you're liking, who your friends are, who your communities are, just based on what they're engaging. Already ahead. Another one, which this is just crazy. It will actually personalize video suggestions based on how people engage with a video. So for YouTube, you can like and dislike. For Facebook, you can like, you can dislike, you can put emojis, an upset emoji, a happy emoji, an ecstatic emoji. There's like lots, I can't remember how many variations, but there's a lot of variations. And Facebook, will target you based on those variations. So let's say you're into football, and lots of your groups are into football as well. If you're into football, very likely a lot of your friends are into football, and then suddenly they see this football video and they're all slamming these excited emojis, that's much more likely to suggest it to you, because it knows your community is getting excited by this video, so it knows you'll enjoy it. So it's understood what you're into, and then it's understood how people are engaging, which is just crazy. Really is crazy. So that's why I think the targeting side of things is going to be really big. And again, obviously trending, that works on YouTube. If anything's trending as just a general all of Facebook, that will obviously suggest as well as an overall trending. Now, what does this mean for marketers? What does it mean for me? What does it mean for anyone who markets, and if you have a business, this is going to mean something to you, because, or if you're a creator, what does this mean to you? Because at the end of the day, if you have a business, you need to market it. So first of all, ad spending is likely to go up. It's likely to go up, it's likely to change. The way advertisement is going to change probably quite rapidly. But that isn't a bad thing, because what that does is it creates opportunity. If Facebook Watch ends up increasing and users shoot through the roof and everyone starts going over to Facebook Watch and really engaging, then this is a marketer's dream, because suddenly we get to jump. There's nothing better than jumping on the train at the start. If you jump on the train in the middle, yeah, it's good. If you jump on the train at the end, it's alright. It's not very good. But if you get it on at the start, it's big. It's like the whole Bitcoin thing, which I don't invest in, by the way, but I know it's a very big thing with people making a lot of money. So the ad spending might change, but at the end of the day, it's going to be an unbelievable opportunity, and marketers are going to see this and they're going to jump on it. And yes, that's going to increase the price and the bidding, but at the end of the day, at the start, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. It's like how Facebook ads was at the start. It's still great now, but like it's a little bit more difficult. Like you really have to target it. But I think the marketing opportunities is great. Like it does nothing but excite me. At the end of the day, as long as you're on the ball with it and you're aware of it and you know what's going on, then you're fine. Just, you have to be knowledgeable about this, and that's why I've done my research. Now, this is where I'm going to get into the juicy bit. I've given you a background of Facebook Watch, what it is. I've given you a background statistics on Facebook and YouTube, their aims, and what it means for marketers. Now I'm really going to go on head-to-head Facebook versus YouTube and just battling points out about which one wins where. Now I've got a lot of points here with a ton of research. And when I finish with this, I'm going to give you my end verdict, what I genuinely think. So, number one, some of them are really simple, but I think they're worth mentioning. So number one, when it comes to videos, YouTube has obviously your homepage video, and then it will suggest them as you go onto videos. However, Facebook has a lot more mediums to communicate these videos on. It has your news feed, because think about it, how many times do you end up watching videos because it's on your news feed? It's usually probably either on your news feed or you've been tagged in it, and that's what it has over YouTube. Is yes, it has your homepage and it'll suggest so many videos, but news feed, you just scroll down, and the added bonus for news feed is that you can actually see your friends and communities engaging with it, whereas on YouTube's homepage, I think you can see all the views and the likes and stuff, but you can't see whether your friends are engaging with it. And that's going to be a big thing with the newsfeed, is that it's going to leverage people into Facebook Watch, and because there's different areas where that they can communicate their videos, which is going to be killer for Facebook. Obviously, they can have a dedicated video feed as well. That's what I mean. They'll leverage them to the Facebook Watch. Another random thing I just thought I'd say, you can Chromecast. So obviously, if you don't know what Chromecasting is, it's basically, if you have the YouTube app, you'll know there's a little funny icon in the top with like a few lines and a square. If you press that, it literally casts the video to your TV, and you can do that with Facebook Watch, no problem. So any video you want to quickly put to your TV, your laptop, boom, done. So I think that's quite nifty. It's created with the monetization that I said earlier. This is platform. They're opening themselves to a lot of avenues. I think this is a huge part where they're going to win as well, is that they're creating a platform that can help creators actually. Apologies about the dog. They're creating a platform that's good for creators because they can monetize. And at the end of the day, that's how creators make their livings. They monetize their videos for advertisers. And with the opportunity for marketers to take advantage of this spike in Facebook, is advertisers are going to be all over this. So there's going to be so much advertisement to go around on these videos being monetized. So it's going to make people money, basically. So that YouTube can't really argue that they're not going to be able to make money. Another thing, Facebook is better at personalizing videos. So like I said with the data, like I said earlier, YouTube relies on history, whereas Facebook has all this. I've already mentioned it, but I have to rehash this. It's so important. Facebook has so much data. Think about as millennials. So if you're like 16 and above, you've literally adopted this. You've probably adopted this since you were 12 or 14. I think I adopted about 13, 14. And think about how much you've posted on there, the amount of groups and pages. Facebook has seen you grow. I promise you'll be shocked at how much Facebook knows about you. And it'll even know things you don't know. What I mean by that is that it's able to hold, for me, it's able to hold over 10 years of knowledge. I can't hold 10 years of data in my head. I can't. But it'll know 10 years of what videos I've liked and how I've progressed. So it'll know so much about me that I don't even realise, and it'll be able to suggest videos better than I can suggest videos to myself, and that's what blows my mind. And that is honestly one of the biggest factors to, I believe, Facebook potentially winning this battle. That I believe that is the number one factor to how Facebook could win this. I believe that's number one, is the data will just ruin YouTube. Let's carry on. Facebook Watch is a move that challenges this. So the targeting, where's YouTube? Sorry, I'm just reading my comments. YouTube is for special. Yeah, so this is an interesting one actually. So the way we use YouTube is that it's quite specialized in the fact that it's good in the fact that we do this, but we go there for very direct things. So if I go to YouTube, I have an agenda. I want to look at how-tos on how to sort my generator, how to beauty tips, tricks. You usually go there with quite a strong agenda of what you want, and that's a great thing about YouTube, is that you can get instant information and visual information on doing things, and it's amazing for that. However, Facebook's a little bit different, because Facebook, you don't go to Facebook for that. Facebook was always gone for because you genuinely want to connect with people, because it's a social platform that it's to communicate and keep in touch with people. So this is a very different one, because you're using Facebook for that, and you're going to suddenly have all these videos. So one, it's going to be targeted based on much different, a much more different sort of thing, because you're not specifically going for how-tos and everything. So it's going to be structured on the targeting basis based on something very different on how you interact with Facebook, which is going to be very different to YouTube, and I think a lot more interesting and engaging. I think that's where YouTube could maybe maintain itself, because YouTube may still be king at sort of getting the how-tos, but at the end of the day, it's not saying that Facebook can't do that. But I think what Facebook are trying to do with this is that they're your one-stop shop. At the end of the day, they want to create a platform that you engage with as much as possible, to the point of they don't want you to leave. And that's what it looks like it's creating, that they're almost creating a platform that would have everything. You can connect with people on it, you can speak to any one of your friends on it, you can find out everything for the videos, so you can search on the video feed. Think about how many times you go to YouTube specifically to just find out things. Most of the time, I don't even look stuff up on Google anymore. I just go to YouTube and go, how to do this, because I'd rather watch someone do it. And that's what's quite scary, is that it almost becomes a Google platform. That's what's crazy, is it becomes your connecting with friends platform, and it becomes your how-to platform, your video platform to engage with understanding how to do stuff, and your Netflix, your late time just chilling out. So it's quite amazing, but I think a bit scary at the same time. But that's what I really wanted to touch on there, is that Facebook is suddenly going to become just this king of everything. And I think it's exciting and slightly intimidating at the same time. But it's mind-blowing. I just think it's crazy how they can do it. But it's amazing at the same time. I don't know. It's a funny feeling. Another one. Another point. Water again. I'm not going to cough and split out this time. Another one is video is king right now. Mark Zuckerberg even said it is the golden era for video at the moment. And he said even in the next few years, he believes that 90% of the content, I believe he said 90% of the content on Facebook, maybe even 100%, will just simply be video. He believes that's what he's going to, and I agree with him. I believe that as well. Now, at the moment, YouTube can boast the most video views, which is fine, and I appreciate that. I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? At the end of the day, YouTube is the dominating platform for video, so fair enough, I would expect that. However, while YouTube still boasts, and I'm going to read this just so I don't get this wrong, so sorry if I don't look at the camera. While YouTube still boasts more video views than any other platform, statistics show that Facebook is closing in at a high speed. Even before the launch of Watch, Facebook was generating 100 million hours of video watch time. Like, what? 100 million hours of video watch time, even before Facebook Watch was introduced. Secondly, whilst YouTube watch time has been growing 60% year over year, so 60%, that's pretty good. Facebook doubled its daily video views from 4 billion to 8 billion in just 6 months in 2015. Oh my god. Assuming Facebook's video growth continues at this rate, it is safe to say that daily video views, including Facebook Live, will remain at more than 64 billion views per day. Wow. I mean, is there any more to say to that? I mean, that really is dominating, and with the doubling it within 6 month daily video views, I mean, stats simply say that it only takes time. Facebook are absolutely killing it when it comes to this, and they haven't even really strongly delved into it. Yes, they've been promoting videos strongly for the past year or few years, but now they're really going, right, we're going to throw some real welly behind this. So if they're already showing that sort of stats and now they're going to throw serious welly behind it, I'm worried to what they're going to do, and I think YouTube are as well. Another point is one that I have mentioned a few times now, but again, like I said, I believe this is the biggest point to why Facebook is potentially going to win this battle. More users equal better data. Simple as. With Facebook more than 2 billion monthly active users, YouTube has 1.5 billion, already over 500 million more. Facebook has more users who have shared more data themselves, which is 100%. Like I said earlier, that I've had it since I was about 14, 13. So it knows so much about me. It doesn't just know my history of videos, it knows the groups and communities I'm engaging. It knows my friends, and it'll be able to analyze my friends, my location, what types of groups I've engaged with, whether it's all sports or whether it's all whatever it is. It really does know so much about us. It'll know your birthday, it'll know the way you've engaged with posts since day one. It's insane how much it knows about us, and that's why Facebook ads work so well, because it knows so much. So that is just, I believe that's just the number one factor in creating a platform that's going to just be dominating in this space. Another point is the speed of success and growth. Now, this is the big one for Facebook, and they have proven this time and time again, and I'll read again. Facebook Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp account for, this blows my mind. Let me say this again. I struggle to say it because it's just, again, it's like interesting, but it's slightly intimidating. Right, I'll tell you. Facebook Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp account for 21.8% of the total time that average consumer spends on mobile. Like, Jesus. More than 20% of our time is based on Facebook products. I mean, that's just crazy. Furthermore, Facebook is the #1 most used app, with YouTube clocking in at number 2. So it's already the #1 used app, beating YouTube there. And Facebook has shown signs of early acceleration with the sharing of video content, because again, that shows the acceleration what they've done so far with WhatsApp, Messenger, Instagram. Now I'm going to go into how they've already shown the speed of growth and success with the Facebook Watch. Facebook has shown signs of early acceleration with the sharing of video content on Facebook having doubled that of YouTube's between July and September 2014. And between its launch 2016 and 2017, Facebook Live usage grew by more than 400%. So it seems that every time Facebook delves into playing around video, it works. And it works strongly, and it beats YouTube. Again, this blows my mind how YouTube have been in this space so long, and Facebook come along and just start delving in it, and they're just absolutely slamming it. They're just absolutely, and at speed, like the speed of their success and growth is insane. And the great thing about Facebook is that they don't get scared by it. They just put more on it, put more money, put more ideas, more innovation, and they're just not scared of just running it and ultimately trying to run the competition out of the water, and they just dominate that space. And they've done it time and time again with amazing apps like WhatsApp, Instagram, and Snapchat. Snapchat they bought, but anyway. Another one that I've a bit touched on is it's better for creators. While Facebook is becoming increasingly profitable, profitable, speculators believe YouTube is now barely breaking even on ad revenue, and Facebook is incentivizing advertisers to use their platform even more by promoting Facebook videos, those that have been directly uploaded, basically organic. So if you directly upload videos, what I do, in its algorithm above all of the content. So basically what that's saying is that it's it actually 10 times. I'll read the next bit. This focus on video has also resulted in native Facebook video uploads. Native Facebook video means I just literally upload the video to Facebook organically. So I upload the video. I haven't linked it to YouTube. It now gets 10 times more shares rather than YouTube uploads. So again, for creators, it's 10 times more likely to be shared, 10 times more shares rather than YouTube. And obviously strategy seems to be working, and an amazing move for Facebook, as there has been a 50% increase in uploads to Facebook by brands, which is, again, it's better for creators, because if more brands are trying to advertise, that's where creators are going to be able to monetize, and advertisers are going to pump more money into advertisement. So that's where creators win, is when advertisers really put a bit of welly behind it. I'm getting to the end now. I'm getting to my final 2 bits now, and then my verdict. The reason that I'm really giving you all this research is, like I said at the start, I want this to be your one-stop shop. I want this to be, because there's nothing more than annoys me than just going around everywhere and having to read this blog, read this article, read this. Like, I enjoyed it because I find it fascinating, but it might be stressful. So I'd rather just tell you everything, and then you can make your own verdict. So yeah, I'll carry on. And again, another one point: advertisers. So to lure advertisers, Facebook needs inventory to run ads against. So to accomplish this, Facebook has started paying for original content. According to Wall Street Journal, Facebook is taking the risk out of content creation endeavor for many publishers, either by paying to offset their production costs or offering to license or buy their content outright. So this is amazing for advertisers. Facebook is also sharing revenue. So this is, the whole battle with YouTube and Facebook revenue. And I mean, you'd have to be under a rock to not know that so many YouTubers have been mainly moaning about not just subscribers lost, but how many demonetizations on videos, how many videos are not getting the revenue they should be, not getting the viewership that they usually get, and because of the algorithms just really messing up. If you just type into YouTube, there's so many videos moaning about demonetization and the algorithms really messing around with the followings of channels. And this is, again, where Facebook is doing interesting things. So Facebook is also sharing the revenue on advertising, with 55% of ad revenue going to content creators, so 5% more than 50. So 55% go to content creators, and the rest going to Facebook. And this is exactly the same revenue as YouTube has with the content creators on their platform. So that really is a big one, I think. And again, that's why I said, creators, you must watch this, because not just advertisers are being incentivized to pay and promote their content, therefore allowing you to monetize more efficiently, but it's actually Facebook are saying, hey, we'll give you the exact same deal as you got with YouTube, so you're not going to have to make any loss, you're going to make the same. It's just opportunities. I mean, it's going to become such a big opportunity for both creators and advertisers. It really is. If you're really on the ball with this, mate, this could be a gold mine when it comes to jumping on the train pretty quickly. People could really make some good money out of this, both advertising and creators. My final little point that I want to make is time spent engagement. And this loops into the whole targeting, and again, what I believe is the number one for Facebook. In 2016, Mark Zuckerberg disclosed that the average person spent 50 minutes a day on Facebook's platform. So average person spent 50 minutes a day. It's quite a lot. I think that's less than me, though. To know. You can compare yourself to that. That's not counting WhatsApp. So that probably makes a little sense. Users in the US spent an average of 35 minutes per day on Facebook. So this is just US, compared to YouTube with 17 minutes. Now, different countries can be different, but at the end of the day, it gives you a good idea of sort of the viewership on a daily basis in a very large country. So 35 minutes to 17 minutes on YouTube. In addition to higher time on the site, Facebook has more users than YouTube, with more than 2 billion users versus YouTube 1.5 billion, which I've already mentioned. So I hope I haven't bombarded you with knowledge. I think I have. I know it's bombarded me with knowledge, and that's why I couldn't look at the camera all the time, because I did a lot of research today. I just couldn't remember all the facts, so I apologise for not looking at the camera all the time, because I just had to read some facts off just so I got them right. But at the end of the day, this is your one-stop shop. That is the facts. That pretty much covers everything. What Facebook Watch is, when's it coming, what their aims are, what's it good for, what's the future plans, how is it going to develop, and the most interesting question, how does it level up against YouTube? Now I want to leave you with this. Well, we're going to do some takeaways, but I want to leave you this. Mashable, which is a very well-known tech blog, a very good one. They predict that Facebook Watch will overtake YouTube, and they actually quote this. It's not that YouTube will disappear. Instead, it will likely become marginalized, much in the same way Snapchat and Twitter now live in Facebook's shadow. It's just a matter of time. So Mashable are really convinced on this, and Mashable are a very good article, and I really do read a lot of the content, and that's very powerful to say that. That's actually the only article that I saw confidently said it that confidently. I did read on a lot of articles that had a lot of data persuading that Facebook was going to win, but I never found a quote that said it 100% like this is happening, which I respect Mashable for doing, and it really does, I think, open our eyes for them to have the balls to say that. So what is my verdict? What is your verdict, more interestingly? Please do comment below your verdict, and obviously please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, @ScottMears where you are now, and my Facebook @ScottMears_entrepreneur, and my Twitter @ScottMears_. I do digital marketing videos every Tuesday, and I do entrepreneurship and personal growth videos every other weekday and Saturday, but not Sunday. So I blog 6 days a week, and usually every other Saturday I will bring out an interview, which I will be this Saturday, which is very exciting, with a very influential and inspiring young lad. But anyway, that's I'm going to stop promoting. I'm going to give you my verdict. My verdict, from the data I currently have and the research I currently have, I honestly believe, and it's tough for me to say this because I never thought I would ever say this. I really didn't. When someone brought this to me, no. And the more research I do, the more I'm convinced. And I'm going to go out and say it. I believe that Facebook Watch is going to beat YouTube. That's why, from the research I've done, from the reading I've done, from the videos I've watched, from the many varying articles that I've got on both sides, I truly believe that Facebook is going to win this. And I agree with Mashable in saying that they're not necessarily going to kick YouTube out of the way. It's just YouTube are going to become a much, much smaller percentage of the pie, and Facebook are just going to dominate the space. I believe Facebook are going to do this, and what I think is more interesting is I think they're going to do it quickly. Usually this sort of stuff would take probably about 5, maybe even 10 years. I think Facebook, I think they could even do it within the first 3 years of coming out. They might even do it in the first 2. It's just the data, man. It's just, that's what wins. And these are the takeaways I'm going to give on why I truly believe Facebook Watch is going to win. My takeaway is Facebook Watch is growing unbelievably fast. Or it's not properly out, but the video side of things has already proven it's growing unbelievably fast. And the speed and success and growth Facebook have proven with likes of WhatsApp and Instagram have proven they're amazing at pushing new products out. Video is becoming the dominating factor. Mark Zuckerberg even quotes this, saying he believes the majority of content on social media, including Facebook, will just be video in a few years' time, and I truly believe that as well. Another one, marketers like myself are going to jump on this opportunity, and at the end of the day, if you switched on, you market it, you're going to jump on this opportunity because it's a gold mine, because you're going to be able to target people and take advantage of this jump on the train at the start, and that means loads of people are going to uplift from YouTube and jump on Facebook. And that's also going to go into my next thing, is it's going to be amazing for creators, and that's what's going to, I think, going to be a huge driver for Facebook Watch, is that the creators are going to, I don't think they're going to leave YouTube, I think they're just going to use both platforms, because what's wrong with just uploading both videos? It's just an extra 10 minutes on your day to just upload a video to Facebook, which that's what I'll probably start doing. Well, that's what I do. So it's great for content creators. And the really interesting quote, I can't remember who it was now, it was in a video I was watching when I was researching this, is that someone said, content isn't king, okay? Content isn't king, platform is king. And at first I was like, what are you on about? I thought, what? No. Video. I always say video is king. But they said content isn't king, platform is king. Then I got it. I understood it. Their end goal for Facebook is like what I said earlier, is that they want to be the one-stop shop. Just like this video, I want to be your one-stop shop. They want to be able to engage you as much as they possibly can, to the point of where you will not leave there for 24 hours. That is, at the end of the day, that's how they win, is they engage you for as long as possible. And by Facebook creating this, they're not just going to be connecting to your friends through groups and just through finding friends online. They're not just going to be giving you videos on how-tos and how to do stuff, which is more the Google side of finding out how to do stuff. But they're also going to, as well as these do, they're going to give you a platform where then you can relax and just watch your favorite TV shows and your live streaming. It's gonna be the one-stop platform that will engulf people, and I think that's exciting and scary at the same time, because I don't truly believe we know the power that social media and the internet as a whole, but social media especially, has on our minds and our mental health. I feel like we're really gonna see some serious results and stats and reports coming out in the next few years, like saying how much it's damaged us, because at the end of the day, we're the first batch of hamsters that have gone through this process, and we're going to be the first ones to be the brunt of all the issues of it. And I'll do a video on the seriousness of that, but that's why I think it's quite scary as well, because of just that factor. But it is unbelievable in how they can create that, and that's what's going to win. And that does two things. One, it enables them to build more power, therefore giving them more leveraging power in order to then start fighting against Netflix. And it's exactly what Netflix did, is then start getting stronger agreements with bigger, more well-known shows. So that's straight away in leverage. And the other thing is how they've done all this and how they create this platform is because of the data. We come back to the data. Facebook has unbelievable, no other platform on the internet, no other platform on the internet, I was going to say Google, but no other platform on the internet has more data about you than Facebook. Providing you have Facebook, obviously. If you don't have Facebook, yeah, obviously not. But if you've had Facebook and you've adopted it from a young age, that platform has the most data about you, possibly. And that is what I believe is the end-all winning factor for Facebook, is that their targeting power in advertisement and suggestions is going to ruin YouTube. I don't think YouTube is going to go again. Wait, I'm just going to sharpen that up. I don't believe YouTube's going to leave, but I just think that's going to be the main factor to how they're going to engage and create a platform that just beats YouTube, because of the engaging aspect to it, that YouTube just will not have the data and will not have the power to get the data to match, to be even close to Facebook. Whew, that was a long one. Wow, I feel knowledgeable right now. I am a marketing genius. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a difficult video to do. That, I think that's partly why I couldn't do it on Tuesday, was like, as I knew how much research I had to do. But please do let me know. I don't know how long this has gone on for. Probably at least half an hour. Either way, it had to be done, because I really wanted to be your one-stop shop to give you all the information. But either way, please do subscribe to my channel. I put a lot of work into researching this and making sure I give you all the information I possibly could. So please do just subscribe, please. Please like the video if you do like it. If you dislike it, well, dislike it and comment me and say you disliked it, but at least engage, say something, and let's get some questions going down below. Speak about it, and at 100% I'll jump down there and we'll have some chat and see what you think. Maybe you have conflicting views, which would be really interesting, because then we can battle and we can in a nice way, we can debate in a nice way, and we can understand further. Maybe you'll change my view, I don't know, but currently I'm on the Facebook watch side of winning this battle. So please do subscribe where I am now, or you are now, at Scott Mears. My Facebook is at Scott Mears Entrepreneur. Please do like it. These videos also go up there as well, and my Twitter is at Scott Mears _. So please do follow me. This has been Day to Day, Scott. It's been an absolute pleasure. I really have enjoyed this one, and I'm sure we'll do more on some more interesting subjects on this. And again, these digital marketing videos do usually and will come out on Tuesdays. Now, it is Boxing Day next Tuesday, so I doubt I'll do it next week. I don't really know what's happening next week because it's Christmas week. But anyway, they do usually come out on Tuesday. So this has been Day to Day, Scott. This is my other t-shirt, my marketing genius. I'm a marketing genius. You're all marketing geniuses. I love you all. And please do comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.